Now let us discuss about the next topic, that is about magnetic field. So, and after the activity 1 which you have learned about Hans Christian Oersted experiment, after that you have the topic called magnetic field. Here we have to discuss about field first. See here, field is nothing but it's a boundary. Okay, so if suppose I will write the definition, then you will understand. So field is nothing but the force of attraction, on another object or on any object with another object, on another object. Okay, the force of attraction between another object without any physical contact between them. This is the definition. Physical contact between them. Okay, so we know that what is physical contact. So here this is the physical contact. I am holding the pen with my hand, so this is the physical contact. Suppose if even here, suppose if the pen is over here, to get the pen I have to apply some force, so I have to touch the pen. That is the physical contact. Suppose if the pen comes directly, suppose if I place my hand here, if the pen direct comes here, then you can say that I am not a physics teacher, I am a magician. So even suppose if the pen comes, then we can say that that is also the field which is around my hand, and that field is attracting the pen. So because of that force, my force. So here also same, the force of attraction between another object without any physical contact between them. If any object is attracted by another object without any physical contact, then that is called as field. Suppose if we have seen that, suppose if you take a bar magnet and if you place any iron nail over here, so what you observe that this iron nail does not attract. Suppose if you bring close, definitely it will attract to the bar magnet. So why? Because around the bar magnet it has some field. Okay, so that we will understand in the next topic. So around the bar magnet, that is a field which cannot be which is not invisible, but we can see by doing some practical activities. Okay, if you observe directly, you cannot see. Okay, so here assume that around the bar magnet we have magnetic field. So why the needle does not attracted when it was here? Because it is somewhat distant from the field of the bar magnet. So if it comes closer and it will touch the field of the bar magnet, then it will attract. So here the needle was attracted by the bar magnet without any physical contact. That is called magnetic field. Do you understand? See, some incident is happened in our state. Okay, what we observed that a ship was when in Vizag, I think. Okay, the ship was it was sink into the water. Okay, where the many of the tourists have died. Okay, so whenever the ship enters into this region of the water, okay, so this region of the water, so what happens is this attracted the ship, this water. So this water has attracted the ship and the ship is sink. Suppose if the ship is not here, if it is not near this region, so what happened? It will be safe. So it was attracted. So in the same way, if the needle is here, it will not attract. So it was attracted here because the field is surrounded by the bar magnet. So that is the reason. So the magnetic field, if this force is acted by the magnet, then you can say that the magnetic field. So the force of attraction between another object without any physical contact between them, then that is called the field. And if that force is caused by the magnet, then you can say that that is the magnetic field. Okay. If you look at your textbook, so in the next topic it has given that activity 2. So what he's saying that if you read that activity 2, he's saying that take a white chart. Assume this board is a white chart, and place a white paper and place it on the horizontal place a magnet on the middle of the sheet. So assume that this is a bar magnet on the middle of the sheet. Understand? Okay, I am trying to explain in detail so that you not get any doubt. You can understand very easily. Okay, and so you have to follow the textbook first and place the bar magnet in the middle of the sheet. Now what he is saying that, now place a compass needle near the magnet. Suppose if you take a compass needle, so the compass needle, it will show north south direction. Okay, suppose if you place, suppose if the compass needle is over here, so it will show north south direction. Suppose if you place compass needle here, so what happens, it will not show north south direction, it will show another direction. Okay, so the direction, like assume that this is the direction it was showing, so the direction is changed, the needle was moved, that is called deflection. So now he is saying that, what he is saying, now take pencil and put two dots on the two sides here, here and here. Okay, now remove the compass needle and join these lines. Understand? Now, so assume that this is the direction it was shown by the compass needle when it is placed over here. Now take the same compass needle and place, assume that place over here. Again it will not show this direction, it will not show this direction. Okay, so and draw the line from south, assume this is the south and north. Okay, and now you place over here. Again this will not show north south, it will show another direction. Assume that suppose it was showing this direction, like this, the needle was showing like this. And again you, what you need to do is again put two dots on which direction it was showing. Again now join south and north direction like this. Okay, this is, assume that this is a north and this is a south. Do you understand? So if you do it practically, you can understand. So what, from this activity we conclude that the magnetic compass needle, it was showing different directions because the magnetic needle was affected by the field which is present around the bar magnet. That you learn. So in activity 2, what you will understand, what you learn is, here he asked some question, why the compass needle get deflected in different directions? Because the magnetic field which is present around the bar magnet, this bar magnet makes this compass needle to show different directions. Is it clear now? Okay, fine. Now suppose if you remove the bar magnet, what happens? Again it will show same direction. Suppose this is the compass needle, again it will show north south direction only. Okay, why? Because there is no effect of magnetic field on this compass needle. Okay, now so that you can write their answer. Why it happens? Because the needle is attracted by the magnet. If you remove, what happens? The needle does not deflect. Why? Because there is no magnet. If there is no magnet, there is no magnetic field. If there is no magnetic field, then their force will not be act on that object. Do you understand? Are you getting my point? Okay. Now suppose if you observe, what is the nature of force acts on the needle? So here when you place the bar magnet, we have observed that the needle is deflected. So now he is asking the question, what is the nature of that force? And that force is called as magnetic force. Are you getting my point? Okay, so there you can write magnetic force. Okay, you can pause this the video and you can learn slowly and you write down the answers there. Okay, and next, so from this activity to what we have learned is, so magnetic field has different directions. Are you getting my point? The compass needle has shown different directions whenever it was placed in different position around the bar magnet. So this was deflected because of magnetic field, and here the magnetic field has direction. So this direction is not constant. This direction will change from position to position. That is what you will learn. And next one, suppose if you observe, if you remove this bar magnet, then what we observed? Whenever we remove this bar magnet, again the compass needle, it was showing the same direction, that is north south direction. So that is what you learn. So do you understand what is magnetic field? The field is nothing but the force of attraction between any two objects without any physical contact between them. If that force is caused because of the magnet, then we call it as magnetic field. So to understand the magnetic field, what characters does the magnetic field have? So we have considered a compass, a bar magnet. When it is placed, so it was deflected. So when it was deflected because of the magnetic field. So if it is it constant? Is it same at every position? Definitely it is not, because we observed that the compass needle has shown different directions whenever it was placed in the different positions. So we can say that the magnetic field has the magnetic field is different at different positions. So the direction also changes. Is it clear now? Okay. Now see, let us discuss about the next topic. Lines of magnetic field. What is the next topic is given? Lines of magnetic field. How can you observe this magnetic field? It is not possible. We can see, if you see directly by doing some activity practically, we can observe. So to observe the magnetic field, take a bar magnet and take some iron filings, which you get the iron powder in any shop. Okay, if you go to stationery shop, definitely you will get the iron powder. So if you pour that iron powder, take a bar magnet. Assume that this is the bar magnet, and this bar magnet, if you place it like this, and if you pour the iron filings on this, what happens is, so, and if you just jerk the paper, definitely you will observe the magnetic field lines, so which is surrounded around the bar magnet. And there you observe the structure also. I will draw the structure. Okay, because I have observed it practically, so in the coming next classes I will try to show them practically also. So you observe the magnetic field lines like this. Okay, I have not drawn the directions, just I have drawn the magnetic field lines. Okay, that you observe. And if you observe in your textbook, that was the direction also given. So direction is, I am explaining directly here. So the direction is given like this, and the diagram is mentioned like this. Okay, that so what you observe here is, so you have drawn the diagram. Actually it is wrong. Diagram should not be drawn like this. Why? Because the magnetic field line does not touch with each other. They are somewhat distance. Understand? So just for your idea, I have drawn the diagram like this. Now you observe here. So what you observe? The magnetic field lines are traveling. How can you say the direction? This is the direction. So that is very important, that you will get in exam. How can we find the direction of magnetic field? How can we find the magnetic field around the bar magnet? We can find with the help of the compass. In similarly, how can we find the direction? The direction can be found with the help of the compass needle only. So if you place a different position, the compass needle will show different directions. If you join all that directions, you observe that the magnetic field is passing from north pole to south pole of the bar magnet. So like this. So the magnetic field lines, this is the structure, and here you observe, here these magnetic field lines are somewhat distance, and if you observe here, they are very near at the poles, so they are very crowded, they are very close. So that's why the magnetic field strength will be more. So if you observe, if you place any iron particles on this, most of the iron particles will come and they will fix and they will attach at the poles. The reason is this, because the magnetic field lines are very crowded, are very closer at the poles. So because of this crowdness of the magnetic field, the magnetic field lines, it have more more field strength. Magnetic field strength will be more at poles, and here it will be less comparing with the poles. Okay, understand? So now if you observe, outside the bar magnet, the magnetic field lines are passing from north to south, and inside if you observe, these will pass from south to north. Okay, so here this is some questions it may be asked that. So suppose if you take the same compass needle and assume that this is the bar magnet, and if you, this is the compass needle, if you place on the above, not at the sides, even on the above of the bar magnet also, the needle get deflect. So with this activity we can observe that the magnetic field is surrounded around the bar magnet. So what is the structure of the magnetic field? We can say that directly three-dimensional shape or three-dimensional structure. Are you getting my point? So okay. Now, so here what you observe in the question, you will get what kind of structure? Three-dimensional structure. And here you ask the magnetic field line passes from where to where? You can directly say north to south outside of the bar magnet, and inside south to north inside. Okay, from in the bar magnet. And now if you observe outside, the magnetic field is non-uniform. There is also you have to remember. And he inside it is uniform. Uniform means same direction. They are parallel, same direction. Why it is non-uniform outside? Because if you observe, if you consider a point here, the direction is like this. If you consider a point over here, the direction is here. And if you consider another point here, the direction is changes. Already we learned in kinematics, or suppose we learned in motion chapter also. If the direction changes, so that type of motion is called as non-uniform motion. Okay, so similarly, if here the direction is changing, so we call the magnetic force is non-uniform outside. Okay, and the magnetic force is uniform in the bar magnet. Is it clear now? Okay, so we will discuss about the next topic.